Today we are here gathered in remembrance of Sir Chippy Skippy Little Paws the 12th. He was a very good chipmunk. I had him for at least 12 days this time, which is kind of a record. Except for Sir Chippy Fuzzlewhip Fancy Paws the 6th, who died of old age. He lived the longest. He now joins the ranks of Sir Chippy Scampers, that is the first who was run over by a wagon. Sir Chippy Nimbles Nimbletail the second, who got squished when I fell off my horse, but that was not my fault. And Sir Chippy Buttersworth Fluffernutter the third, who got curb stomped by my father, but apparently was not dead, was a little bit of a zombie, but it was fine because he actually wasn't dead, but then took a bullet from me when he got shot by the Biscuit Boys. Sir Chippy Waddlesworth McMuffin the fourth. He was executed for disloyalty because you can't have a disloyal pet. And Sir Chippy Whisker Stuffington the fifth, who was executed by robbers when they took me hostage, and then they shot him in his cute little fuzzy face. Sir Chippy Fuzzlewhip Fancy Paws the sixth, who died of old age. Sir Chippy Claw Slasher Macabre the seventh. Yes, he died of starvation, but that was not my fault. He ran off during the Strawberry Festival.
Indeed.
Yeah. Sir Chippy Flippy Little Nose the eighth was eating cat by Count Purrington, but he was only doing his job. And Sir Chippy Wiggleton Puddingsworth the fourth, who died in that tragic treehouse fire. Sir Chippy Pebblesnout Biscuit Claus the 10th, who was trampled by Mr. Jefferson, Walter Jefferson, who has still not paid me for Sir Chippy. And Sir Chippy Flickersnout Taffytail the 11th, who was also trampled by Jim Walker. But today we are mourning Sir Chippy Skippy Little Paws the 12th, who was choked out by Levi 10 minutes ago. Frickin' Levi. But we would like to say that you are a good chipmunk, and you will be missed. Would anybody like to say anything about Sir Chippy? This is when you come say things about Sir Chippy. Even if you didn't know him.
Lived a good life.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody has to say something about Sir Chippy. It's
Okay. I will say
it's the
something.
rules.
I will say something. I will say that he fought till his last breath when this man choked him viciously.
Viciously.
Okay, that's no.
Viciously choked him. It was so sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was very sad to watch his eyes bug out. It was
I
really
I will
hard.
miss him.
I will miss it too.
I guess it's only right I have to say something tonight.
You better say something. You better come up here and
boy,
speak to
okay.
his face. His
Okay,
fuzzy, ghosty
okay.
face.
Okay. Okay. Well, hello to the lawmen that don't know me. My name's Levi.
He's a chipmunk killer.
Okay, hang on a second. It was an accident, okay? But we're all gathered here because, well, there's a dead chipmunk here. I'll be honest, didn't really know the little guy, and honestly, I don't think he would want me giving a speech. But no one else was stepping up, so here we are. I saw Sir Chippy around a couple times. He was usually running somewhere or on Evie's shoulder.
Yeah.
Looking back, I think maybe he should have slowed down a little bit, you know?
You
But,
can't
he
slow
seemed like
him
a-
down.
He seemed like a good chipmunk. He was out there doing chipmunk things.
Yeah.
You know, gathering acorns, darting around.
He didn't like
making people
acorns. He
point and
liked
go.
whiskey and brownies.
Oh, well, that too. You know, everybody saw him, you know, you'd be like, oh, look at that little guy. And I think that's worth something, you know?
Yeah.
Had no idea what his dreams were. Maybe, you know, maybe he wanted a bigger tree or a second acorn or whiskey.
Probably some more whiskey.
Or maybe he already had everything he ever wanted. Hell, we might never know.
Yeah.
But we won't ever know because you choked him out.
Yeah, because you killed him.
Well, what I do know is that life is short, okay? Especially if you're a chipmunk.
So was he. He was so short.
He was really short.
Okay, well,
But he was really fat. But it was just fluff. Not like Mr. Walter, who's really fat, and it's not fluff.
Okay, well, okay, hang on. Let's take a moment, okay? Appreciate the little things, right?
Like,
We got the
Sir
sunshine. We got some friends.
He's
and the fact that
never
we're doing a
gonna see
memorial
it
service
again.
That's
for a
right.
rodent
He
that
can't
half
ever
the people here
smell
didn't
the
even know.
flowers or eat an acorn ever again.
Right, well, rest easy, little guy. You could have possibly been a squirrel that I misidentified. I don't know. But rest in peace, little buddy, okay?
Don't
That's all.
insult him at his funeral.
I did not
He
insult
is
him.
not a squirrel. He is a
God,
chipmunk.
That's right. That's right. You
How
smacked me in the
dare
fucking
you.
face. I was gonna do
That
it.
is just rude.
I'm
It is
sorry.
Wow.
Well, I know the other law people want to speak up. They've been just holding it in real good.
It's okay. I really appreciate you guys coming to Sir Chippy's funeral.
Come here.
Thank
Sir
you.
Chippy, Sir Chippy.
I will.
Thank you, lawman.
Thank you.
Bye. I'm just gonna make sure that the area is clean for him.
My condolences to you, Evie.
Thank
I'm sorry to hear.
you. I need to go buy my 13th chipmunk. It'll be lucky, right? Because it's lucky number 13, right?
Yeah, it will be.
Yes.
And Levi
Right?
didn't choke this
Yes.
one.
Okay.
No, I won't.
I'm
Well, I
sure
hope you guys
it'll.
have a better day.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
Take care.
God damn it, everybody knows me. I'm never gonna get away. I get away with everything. That was awesome. Good job, Jake.
Do we have to do that every time?
No.
Oh, I think we might. I do think we might now.
That was fantastic. That was really fun.
I don't think they even question the fact that you were digging up multiple
Nope.
other
I think
graves.
she could stand
I
up
had
for the
to
next
clean
20
the whole
minutes and do that.
area for search. No, I'm not gonna milk it that hard, but that was pretty entertaining. I cleaned at least 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
Let's see. I made a couple of bucks, and I found a gold locket and some rusty coins. Look at that! I got a
Nice.
gold
Beautiful.
Good
eagle.
job.
All right.
Good
Well,
job.
we can go. That was
Alright.
dinner. That was. Oh, that's a gun.
That is a gun.
All right.
That was
Rest
very
in
good.
peace, Sir
actually.
Chippy.
Rest in peace, Sir Chippy. The
The 12th. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Peace.
Time to get Sir Chippy the 13th.
another.
So,
I don't know.
what made you interested in that kind of research, like wanting to see what people see? Do you think it's just the effects from the absinthe, or do you think that there's something deeper there?
Oh, no. I think that, I mean, both, right? I think that the absinthe is bringing out something that they either aren't aware of or
Mhm.
aren't allowing to come out, right?
Yeah.
And I kind of got into this, like, you've met Jules, right?
Yeah, briefly.
Yeah, like, she isn't around a lot, but, you know, she's always talking about hearing voices. And
Mm-hmm.
it just seems like for some people, there's something deep in there that they just, you know, they can't control or don't really understand. And, you know, we found this in a bag, right, at the end of this riddle, and we just wanted to drink it to see what it was, right? But then after I saw, because what I saw
Uh-huh.
kind of went along with how I was feeling that day, right?
Yeah.
And so I was thinking about it, and I was like, wait, what if this was bringing out, you know, my inner feelings from today? But I was kind of aware of that.
Right.
But then for others, maybe it's bringing out something they're not aware of, and that could be helpful to people. Right? And it seems-
100%.
Yeah, and it seems ridiculously arbitrary, right? I mean, they sell this stuff in France all the time. Why the hell is it illegal here? You know, like,
Believe me, I
this
wonder
could be
that too
helpful.
sometimes.
I've seen men down a bottle of whiskey and shoot up the place, right?
Yeah.
Everyone that's drank the absinthe, they just, you know, see naked men falling from the sky and giant beavers, right? So if we could help somebody, like, why is that illegal? I mean, I'll tell you why. It's because they can't make it themselves and profit from it, right?
Yeah, correct.
So, I don't know. It's just been on my mind, and I've been really curious about it. And, you know, my one avenue for getting it is kind of gone since I can't fish.
Well,
Well, I can. I just can't successfully bring any bottles up.
yeah, and once you do all those, wait, can you do those riddles more than once?
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I had Beneath the Floorboard stacked up 3 times. Have you done that one yet?
I don't know. I've only done a couple of them. Miss Sean usually does a lot of them.
Oh, see, I have a
I
whole
can't
notebook
catch the
full of my
bottles.
notes. Oh, see, yeah, that's the thing I was getting really good at. It was difficult.
I
I wouldn't
couldn't
get
even
them
know
all, but I
before.
was getting good at them. Oh shoot, hang on. Okay, there we go. I get in this rhythm when I'm mining where I'm trying to like empty my pockets while I'm mining.
It's all good.
But so beneath the floorboards, you know, can find in the sack, I think it's like 6 gold bars, which I'm turning into horseshoes, so I don't have to pay for that, right?
Right.
And then also $60. Well, you know, I had 3 copies of it, and it's a single hint. You go to a place and it's done.
Yeah.
So I just went there, did it 3 times, $180 real quick.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's why I love the riddles.
Have you?
mean,
Sorry, keep going.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say, and I'm just, you know, I'm hoping that like another ship or whatever spilled these out, you know, spills some new ones. But until then, I was just gonna keep doing it.
I think there'll be new ones eventually. I hope more will wash ashore.
Yeah.
Have you looked into the compounds of the absinthe? Like what is
No.
like what's
Oh, like what-
actually making up the absinthe? Like have you tested the action? Not on just people, but have you put it under a microscope? Have you determined what the absinthe is made from? Like have you looked at any of that?
Oh. I mean, no, I don't have access to like a microscope or anything like that. All I've heard just through hearsay is it's some kind of like herb. It's
Mhm.
like it's like a wormwood, and that is something
Mhm.
else. I don't really know. That's pretty much all I know about it for now.
Absinthe is made up of alcohol and wormwood, and usually something like a Florence fennel or a green anise. But it depends on how it's made. It can have different stuff that
Yeah.
goes into it.
That would explain the flavor.
Exactly. It's got different, like, a lot of them sometimes will have, like, coriander seeds or mint or, like a lemon balm, like a lemon base. It just depends on
Okay.
what you're flavoring the absinthe with.
Mm-hmm.
But I think your focus, if you're especially trying to figure out what it's doing to people, would mostly be on the wormwood.
Yeah, yeah. That sounds. I mean, because that sounds like the most sort of exotic, you know, ingredient to it.
It's definitely an interesting one.
Yeah, because people have put, you
It's
know,
used
different.
a lot in medicines and stuff too. Like wormwood could.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, so wormwood. A lot of wormwoods are actually used in like medicines and tonics and liquors and stuff, but when you combine it with the right things, that's how you get absinthe.
Oh, okay, okay.
In large amounts, it can be really, really toxic.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You
I
want to
guess
know
finding
why
that
you should
perfect
look into the
balance is
wormwood?
important. Oh, no, why?
Because the wormwood is what's tied into old tales. If you dig into the lore of wormwood, it's what causes madness and visions.
Oh,
You should do some research into wormwood.
I'll do that. Yeah,
May I make a suggestion?
sure.
A lot of the buildings around here, especially in the big like manors like Braithwaite, and in the mayor buildings, and in some of the places have books. I would go dig
Okay.
around through some of those books and see if you can find stuff on wormwood.
Okay, yeah, I will do that.
hmm
Thank you. Yeah, I didn't know that there's like open libraries somewhere that are.
Well,
That
I
are
wouldn't
open to me?
necessarily say open, but I made a deal with, so back when he was Vice President Colton Jones, I made a deal with him that I would give him red gummy bears in exchange for books from Braithwaite.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes I go up there, and then I ran into Vice President Corrado. I was home the other day, and he was like, "Why are you in my house?" And I was like, "Because I'm dropping off gummy bears, and we get new books." And he was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "We had a deal." And he was like, "Well, this is my house now too, so I want the orange ones." And I was like, "Okay." So
very
now I
nice.
bring him orange gummy bears, and then I get to keep exchanging books.
Oh, perfect.
But yeah, I'll go look in some of those places. And
Okay,
even
thank
in
you.
like the big House of Representatives building, most of those books are law. But believe me, when it's attributed to some interesting stuff, you might be able to find some cases that are things that happened because of Wormwood.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea. Thank you. Yeah,
Mhm.
thanks. I had no idea.
Mm-hmm. Things that cause visions and fear and hallucinations are kind of a passion of mine.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. That's why I
See, I
know
like-
a bit more about it.
See, I like the visions and the hallucinations. The fear part, I don't know, it's interesting, but
Well-
not the preferred side.
What do you think about fear? Is fear bad? Is
I
it
mean-
good? What do you think?
Well, it depends on the situation, right? I
Mhm.
think that fear is protective in the right situation,
Mm-hmm.
but it's very detrimental in the wrong situation. Like say I'm riding and I hear a wolf.
Yeah,
That's good fear, right? That gets me going. That gets me out of
Uh-huh.
there. But
because
if I have
you've
to
learned
go-
to be afraid and it's taught you.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It keeps you safe and it keeps you alert. But if I were to say have to go sing on a stage, being fearful, then it's just detrimental, right? I mean, that's not
Do
an
you
actually
think that's
dangerous situation.
fear, or do you think that's more anxiety and self-consciousness?
Oh, I mean, what's the difference?
What
right?
is the difference?
I mean, I think that's a personal experience. I don't think there is a difference. I just think it's different how people handle it, right?
Yeah.
Because some people, they do get fear like that and they, will literally feel like there's a wolf chasing them.
Mm-hmm.
And then other people get anxiety and, it acts in the opposite way. It acts in the good way where it just amps them up and gets them, it gets them excited enough. Not excited, but you know what I mean? Like excitatory excited
Exactly.
to where they can, perform better.
Do you think it's good to know what your inner fears are? To understand it? Or at least
I do.
know what they are?
I do. Especially the ones that are locked away that you're not super aware of all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Because those might be acting without you knowing about it. And then you don't understand why you feel a certain way or you act a certain way. And I think that understanding things takes a lot of the fear away.
I agree with that, very much so.
Yeah, so I mean, that's part of why I'm so curious about this, right? Is that,
Mm-hmm.
like, I've had some of the people that, drank the absinthe did say it was scary. And then, well, it's like, but why was it scary, right? Nothing was
Exactly.
attacking them,
Right.
And
And
I mean, there
then-
were... Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, it's when you have visions, it's your brain sending signals. Even if you're being, even though it's coming from something that's like making it happen, it's still coming from your mind. So somewhere in your subconscious, whatever you're seeing is a part of your either memories or tied to something that is in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you wouldn't see those things. You think?
Exactly. Yeah, for sure. And I mean, when you think about it that way too, I mean, whether it's there or not in reality,
Mm-hmm.
if your brain is reacting like it's there, then wouldn't one say that it's for you, it's there?
Exactly.
Right?
I have a
So,
question.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you tried, so you drank the absinthe, right?
Oh, yeah.
What did you see?
So for me, it was interesting. So I actually, floated up into the sky and felt very light. And then, as it turned, I saw men and women falling. The men were naked, the women were not.
Hmm.
And then I also saw a giant cougar.
Whoa.
But the cougar just fell, and then when I came back down with it, it didn't attack me. It was just sitting there.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that was the thing I was wondering. I mean, it was sitting there. I was more afraid of the dead bodies than the cougar. Right? Which should be the opposite, because the one I was afraid of, there's no way for it to harm me.
Well, exactly. The
But
dead
the one
bodies
that
are
was
dead.
alive, exactly. But the one that was alive, you know, is the thing that normally tries to maul me. And then
Right.
I don't know. I was wondering why all the men were naked and the women weren't. But I'll analyze that later. I'm not going to analyze myself yet.
Hmm. It's definitely interesting.
Yeah. So see, I mean, I feel like you share my curiosity about these visions, right?
Oh, 100%. It's very interesting. It's like a very interesting topic, and it is something that interests me.
Nice. I feel like we're very like-minded.
I think it's more than you realize.
That sounds a little ominous,
It,
but I enjoy these conversations. I mean, I remember when I was, you know, were you there when I was getting grilled on the how many people would you kill
Mhm.
conversation? Yeah,
Mhm.
I really enjoy those conversations. I feel like, you know, mostly, you know, all of you and some of us are the only ones that enjoy that. Everyone, no, not everyone, but a lot of other people here are just dim and
Oh, believe
don't enjoy
me,
thinking
I
that deeply
agree.
about it.
I don't get conversations like this very often. So
Yeah. Have you?
it's fun to get to have a conversation like this.
Yeah. Have you spoken with Lorelei much?
No, I haven't had the chance to.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to have us all hang out sometime. She has some very interesting ideas.
What are some of her ideas? She's the one who
Well-
hears voices?
No, that's Jules.
That's Jules.
Yeah, Jules is just kind of all over the place. I don't know what to make of her yet. Honestly, some of this absinthe thought is I'd like to have her drink it and see, because you know, she's all over the place. No, but I guess I haven't heard the whole history, but Lorelei's relative or something was very in tune with the moon.
That's where she was putting together the stuff. You guys were putting together the stuff for the moon ceremony.
Exactly, yeah. So she wants to, you know, she's looking into buying the church, and she wants to teach people about this. And hey, I'm open. I'm all about learning. So I said I'm in. But we haven't gotten to do that yet. And, you know, she's thinking, I mean, this is pretty basic, right? Because I know natives have done this for a long time. But, you know, you also have visions when you eat some of the mushrooms you find in the caves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not as intense visions, but right.
Right.
She's wondering if some of that. Well, I guess she uses some of that in her ceremonies. So I'm gonna see what she's gonna do with that. But we've been talking about it a lot.
How many of you guys are there in your group? Like who? I'm trying to figure that out. Who is in yours? Who is in the Nightshades?
Yeah, sort of like trusted and officially.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure Celia would. I mean, I don't know, would tell you this as well.
Well, I'm not going to tell anybody. And she already sort of
Yeah.
told us a little bit because we had a conversation with her about some stuff. Like you're very much in their group, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Celia, myself, and Callum.
Okay.
Yeah. So Celia and Callum have been,
Oh,
you know, friends for a long time.
yes. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, and then as I worked more, you know, the gun shop, and she gave me, you know, managing responsibilities there, and we were like, you know, I was around a lot more and doing that. Then she asked me to be a bit more involved in, you know, the group, the organization.
Mhm.
But then Lorelei as well, Celia's family, have you met them?
Yes. Sky and
Yeah, so-
Connor and
And Lyra?
Lyra.
Yeah, so them, and then Cassidy's been gone for a while, but I believe Cassidy as well.
Mm-hmm.
and that's and then Jules. That's kind of our core right now. We have other people
Okay.
that we associate with, but
Right,
some
right.
of them might be loose cannons, so we're not too sure about them yet. Like, have you met Julio, right, the other day?
Yeah, I've met Julio.
Yeah, I love Julio. He was one of my friends in the Federales. He was the one that was going to, take
Help
a little
you
bit of
out.
money,
Yeah.
to let us know some things.
Hell
Which,
yeah.
by the way, I mean, like, that's the nice thing. I was trained as a Federale, so I know a lot of their stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's completely fine within the ranks. To do that kind of stuff. That's why I like it down there. They're not, the law isn't as, I mean, because the Federales, as opposed to like the sheriff's office here, they don't have a stick up their ass.
Yeah, okay. Big time. I like them.
So,
They're fun.
Yeah, and so he's great, but I don't know. He's a bit of a, I don't know what he's going through something, I think, right now,
Mm-hmm.
because he quit the Federales.
Mm-hmm.
Then we said, come hang out with us. Like, he was one of my friends there, and I really liked it when I would work with him and stuff. But he's been arrested by the Federales twice since. So I don't know if
Really?
he's blowing off steam or what? Yeah.
What did he do?
The first time he had gone to, what is that place? The whatever Azul place.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess he spoke with a shady guy there.
Oh,
And didn't really
Nazar.
know- Yeah, he didn't. No, not Nazar. Not
Oh,
Nazar.
different
He
one?
spoke. Yeah, if you go into one of the rooms there's some guys look like they're planning something.
Oh, that one. I know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and so the story he told me was that he went in there and they started talking to him, and he didn't quite know what he was getting himself into, and accidentally went with them to do something.
Yep.
Well, he didn't really go with them, but he accidentally started something.
He was
and they
helping
got
out
caught in the middle of it.
the guy in there. I know exactly what you're talking about.
But the thing is, he wasn't helping them out. If you know what I mean, he
Yeah.
accidentally
I get
started
it.
it. Right?
Yeah.
So then the whole thing happened, and he went and broke rocks, and he was talking to Marcus and Sophia about it when I met up with him and found out.
Yeah.
Because right there, you did something, whatever. Then afterwards, they'll still talk to you. But then I didn't get the whole story. But when I was down there earlier, Wolf said he got arrested again because he was threatening the Federale. So
Oh,
I don't know what
jeez.
happened with that. But he's been spouting off a lot lately about how the way they are now isn't the way they were when he joined, and he misses the days when someone would get out of line and you'd kind of take them behind the wall and beat this truth into them. So
Yeah.
yeah, he's a bit of a loose cannon. I like him a lot. I mean, I really trust him, but
Yeah.
he's been bringing a lot of attention on himself. And like I was saying, I'm a bit more of a sly individual. I think I get by because no one really notices me too much.
I am loud and everybody knows me. But
Cool.
I use that to my advantage. Like today when I went to Valentine, started digging a grave, dug like 4 more, all the log came up, and I proceeded to have a funeral for my chipmunk.
Oh yeah.
And then he said, I'm just gonna clean the area around here a little bit more for Sir Chippy to honor him. And they said, all right, Evie. And they went back over to their little porch and left me to literally dig up all the graves.
See, that's the thing. I think that like when I say that people know of me, they just see me doing my job a lot,
Yep.
right? And I'm a hard worker, and I think that's what gets me by, And I just I don't mill around. I'm not very loud. I have fun with people, and I think people like me. And,
Yeah.
I kind of do that because I went down into Gorma and I was gonna go grow a whole bunch of weed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was late at night. Federales typically aren't there, and I get off the boat and immediately I see Ellie. I don't know if you ever met Ellie,
Mm-hmm.
but she was just sitting there, and I was like, "Wait, what are you doing here?" She's like, "Oh, I'm just thinking." I guess she's going through a lot or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I was like, "Yeah, I'm trying. I'm gonna do some fishing." Came down here. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I came here to do some fishing. 'Cause I haven't had any luck in the States and stuff, and I just don't know what's up. So I'm gonna try to do some shark fishing or whatever." And so because of that, she didn't think any of that. She's like, "Oh, great. I'll see you later." And I went over to the shore. I fished for about 5 minutes until I saw her kind of leave.
Yeah.
And then I went up to Nazar and bought all my seeds.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I just kind of like, you know.
Oh, trust me. That kind of stuff I can do too, where it's just like, oh, hi. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
Whereas other people like Wolf, and Wolf is just kind of loud and dumb.
Yeah.
But he just yells about what he's doing all the time. That's just not my style.
Nope. Like, I'll be honest, I have never been caught doing all the stuff I do, and I don't particularly want to be. Even though I've got family members who very much would like to be louder, but I'm like, you can be louder, it's just not my style.
Yep, exactly.
I will never forget the day I robbed a bank once. Like, forever ago when we were back in California. And I've been quiet for so long because I was there too. And the day I robbed a bank, and I didn't have a mask on, and all the law looked at me and they're like, Evie, no! I was like, hey guys, I'm robbing a bank! They were like, why? I was like, I was bored. This is awesome. They were like, Evie, no. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna shoot you. I just want the money.
Did they pull the "I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed"?
Oh,
part?
absolutely, absolutely. The captain and the police. You know what made it even better? Okay, so, even better story, right, for that song. So, I was the head of the doctors for a very long time because I love that. And then I did a little bit of law. And then I joined the plague. And so when I was standing there, going, hi guys! They were very stunned. And it was awesome. It
Yeah,
was
that sounds
very funny.
great.
It was so funny. And there's a part of me that would love to just walk out of a bank and go, hi guys! Just hear the Westo go, Eve, just hear Max go, Evie, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I don't know. They said come with them.
Yeah. Just say I like money. I don't know.
Look, the candy wasn't cutting it. I need some more funds.
Yeah.
I promise not to shoot you.
Yeah. It's victimless crime, right?
Exactly. Oh my gosh.
No, when I was doing the Federale stuff, I was thinking about doing the Medico route, but I just can't. I can't handle that. Like I tried it out for 2 weeks, gave them the time, but I just can't handle people bossing me around all the time.
I grew up with 2 doctors as parents. And sometimes I still think I disappointed them that I went the candy route.
Yeah.
But
Well,
Dr. Crane doesn't give me too much shit about it because in his eyes, candy is chemistry. And there's a lot of chemistry involved in candy.
that's true.
And I have other
All
hobbies.
baking is chemistry.
Exactly. But I also have other hobbies, kind of like your extracurricular hobbies, like discovering things about wormwood.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, doctors heal people, and that's important. But candy makes people happy. That's all.
exactly. Exactly. So, would you say
Okay.
that's kind of like what you guys lean towards is like stuff like the absinthe or like?
I mean, that's what I'm very interested in. I know that Lorelei is very interested in community and opening up people's eyes to things. And I think that both endeavors require a lot of funds to make that happen.
Yep.
So, I mean, I don't. It sounds weird, but I don't really know what Callum is interested in. I mean, I know he loves horses.
Yeah. That's like Mr. Walter.
Yeah.
Maybe he's your Mr. Walter.
He could be.
Everybody
Celia
needs their
just-
Mr. Walter.
Oh, for sure. And Celia just,
Serious,
She likes-
Celia.
yeah, she just likes doing things and learning things and pushing limits. So
Yeah. So I got a hypothetical for you. With the with the abstinence stuff, you're testing it, and you test it on yourself too.
Mm.
Would you ever try something that brought out your fears to see what those were? Like even the ones you don't know that are your inner ones?
Maybe.
Why me?
I mean, yes, I'm curious about it for sure.
Really?
However, yeah, I mean, I'm curious to know. I enjoy knowledge and learning.
Yeah.
That's like, the core of me. But at the same time, I have heard stories, and I'm a little scared, so some fear. But like, I don't know if I'd be able to sit with my fear for a long time. And I have heard stories of, some native,
Mm-hmm.
herbs and rituals and things where you're locked in with those fears for a long time. Now, the
Really?
story is that that's good. Yeah.
What stories have
Like-
you heard?
I mean, I've heard that there are, coming of age rituals and things like that where, you basically deal with pain or fear for 24 hours, 48 hours.
What if it was shorter? What if it was like an hour?
Yeah, see, that's something like shorter I think I can handle. But I mean, I don't know how some of those, warriors do it where, I mean, I understand what they say the point is, right? You
Yeah.
get so, like, flooded with it that then it doesn't harm you any longer, right?
That's definitely an interpretation of it for sure.
Well, I mean, I just read some books. I mean, that's what they say the point is, right?
I can
Where if you're
understand
coming
that.
of age,
Yeah.
yeah, if you're coming of age and you have to be strong and, not let that stuff interfere, then you have to become numb to it essentially, right?
Well, I think also it is a way of embracing even the things you might not know are your fears. So it makes you clearer, and when you do come face to face with some of those things, you don't have the fight. Everybody has two. Everybody has two instincts when they come into fear, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You got what are the two? Do you know?
Yeah, you either fight it or
Fight
you run
it?
from it.
Exactly, fight or flight. So if you know what those fears are, you're more likely to fight than try to run.
That's true. Do you ever think that could flip backwards though?
How so?
Like for instance, like some of the scenarios I was coming up with before, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it sometimes in your best interest just not to bother yourself and to run from the cougar?
Well, in some instances, very much so. And that's where the fear of, like, when we're taught, when we're little, like, your parents teach you cougar equals bad. And then you
Yeah.
learn, okay, this thing's gonna hurt me. I'm gonna run from it.
Yeah.
Oops, I just tried to give you sand.
I don't know what you're saying.
I'm not collecting it tonight. So yeah, I definitely get that. Or sometimes your instincts and your fears, you learn this is bad, run. But some of those things, it's good to know what they are. So maybe you have a way that you can, even if you're not running from them, at least know and figure out a way to deal with those fears. Which in turn makes you a stronger person, I think.
That's true. So it doesn't have to be fight, it could just more be face.
That too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
No, definitely, yeah. Definitely something I'm interested in hearing more about.
Warren,
Mm-hmm.
you should talk to Dr. Crane. I think you
I
and
should.
him should definitely talk. You and him would have fun having conversations.
Yeah, I
Just
think
with
so
your
too.
interests. I think they would mesh very well with... Do do you know he was a psychiatrist?
Yeah, like vaguely, because I know that Celia was saying that Jules should go talk to him, and then she did.
Oh, 100%.
But I didn't know. They kind of ran off. I don't know what happened with that. But yeah, I kind of vaguely know it through that.
I think you and him could have some very deep and very interesting like, if you think this is a fun conversation, I feel like you would love talking to Dr. Crane.
Yeah, I should definitely do that next time I see him.
Oh, for sure.
And when it's a little earlier, when I'm not so brain dead.
Yeah, nothing better than trying to have a psychological conversation when it's like 3 a.m.
Yeah, especially with an expert when, like, you know, I'm learning, but I'm not an expert.
Oh, trust me, I am far from expert too. He is on a
Yeah.
whole nother level. He is a master. I am just an apprentice.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say I'm just a curious amateur, but I'm, you know, I love learning.
Me too. That's why they kept me.
why they kept you?
Yeah.
Were they gonna get rid of you?
Well, so Dr. Crane and Dr. Helen adopted me. And
Oh, okay.
I was following them for a while when I was 9, because I had, you know, as we all probably have, a lot of us have left home. I was just so young when I did. It was. Does anything about me scream lady to you? I am not ball gowns
Like-
and society
yeah.
and book. No.
Yeah.
So, no. And I found them and followed them for a while and snuck in the back of their wagon thinking I was oh so stealthy. You know, as you do when you're 9. You think you're very stealthy. They absolutely know I was there. Of course, I didn't know. And
Yeah.
they made it was Dr. Crane and Alex and Dr. Ellen, and they camped for the night. And they left some food out, which I thought they just forgot to put it away. Of course, again, I'm 9-year-old me was not so smart. And
Yeah.
Dr. Ellen's bag was by the fire, and I snuck out because I had hidden in a bush and snuck over to their camp. And I ate the food, but I sort of stole Dr. Helen's journal and started reading it while I was sitting by the fire. Again, stupid 9-year-old me not realizing it was a whole entire freaking trap. But
yeah.
all of the stuff in the journal was stuff I had been interested in before, and it was about neurology and science, because Dr. Ellen was a medical doctor. And it was all over notes, and it was fascinating. The stuff that was in the journal was amazing. And, of course, about halfway into it, Dr. Crane comes out with a gun aimed at my head, and Dr. Helen just stands there and goes, And instead of running, I sort of looked up at them and asked, "What's neurology?" And I guess that question kind of saved my life because they were like, "Huh." And then Dr. Helen, being how she is, proceeded to question me on everything that I had read in the journal. And they decided to keep me because apparently I am a prodigy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, so.
I'm surprised at that age you could, digest that journal. So, I mean, the prodigy label is true.
Yeah, it was fascinating. And so the house, my family before, the other people, they were more interested in my sister and my brother, to be fair. They were older than me, so I spent a lot of time next door at our neighbors. And he was a retired doctor. And he didn't mind that I was over there, and I could read really early, and so I just read a lot of his books. And he and I would sit there and talk about books all the time. And so I'd already learned a lot. So by the time I got to the Cranes, it was already something I was interested in. Let me tell you how bad it was when I dissected a bird on the table of my old family's house, and they were not happy about that. I tried to show them the heart, and that didn't go well.
I mean, I can imagine.
Yeah, that was not good. But then the cranes got me, and the rest is history.
Yeah, it's interesting. I didn't know that about your early life.
Yeah. Dr. Helen was still working back then, and so she would give me medical journals and stuff like that to read. And she still does this. She'll give me journals or books, and she'll say, I expect this read within 24 hours in a full report.
Oh, jeez. That sounds like a lot of pressure.
No, because she knows I inhale books like sponges. I love it.
Oh, nice.
And then we get to have very interesting conversations.
Yeah.
But she won't take me to her lectures when she goes away to go listen to lectures, because she says that I argue with the people giving the lectures and ask too many questions. So, I don't ever get to go.
You should offer to go, but let her I don't know, gag you or something.
I have tried that,
Right?
and she doesn't believe I'll be quiet. And to be perfectly fair, she's probably right. Because then
That's true.
I got in trouble once because I went with her to a lecture, and I started critiquing the guy giving the lecture because half of his information was wrong. And Dr. Helen said that we don't do that to people giving the lectures in public. We do it later.
Yeah, you don't do it to their face.
Well, everybody else in the room thought it was funny. He didn't. His face turned bright red.
How old were you when that happened?
12.
I can imagine him just being shown up by a 12-year-old.
It was really funny. It was entertaining.
Well, he should have known more. He should have been
He
better.
should have taken more time with
That's
his
his fault.
science.
Yeah.
It was totally his fault.
I mean,
But
I've seen that a lot. I feel like a lot of people, they want to show you how smart they are rather than just learning. And it
Exactly.
sounds like he's one of those types.
Most definitely. I think he was just excited that he was printed. But then there were a lot
Yeah.
of problems with his science.
Yeah, I mean, you can print garbage. It's still garbage, even though it's printed, right?
Exactly. But then again, a lot of the stuff that I've created and then showed to Dr. Ellen. So when she has me read stuff or come up with stuff, and then she'll take it and then she'll just rip it apart.
Oh, but
She
like in a
puts-
constructive
But in a
way, right?
constructive way.
Yeah.
But that's how I learn.
I feel like that's a good way, because, you don't want someone lying to you or treating you, nicer. Like, if it's bad, they should be honest about that.
Yeah.
But then, in a way that helps you learn.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
pretending like what you did was great when it's not, that doesn't help you at all.
Oh, yeah. She's sneaky, too. She made me go to school.
Oh, yeah?
And that was really funny because, first of all, I didn't want to go because I was like, I knew I am way smarter than most of the kids my age back then. And I was like, I don't want to do this. This is dumb. Lo and behold, I find out it had nothing to do with me trying to learn anything like math or science or like any of that. She wanted me to learn social skills.
Oh, yeah. That's important.
Yeah.
You need those skills to, I don't know, sometimes there's certain people, like, for instance, the way I deal with Wolf, right?
Hmm?
There's certain people you just need to know sort of how to deal with them. And in that situation, that's a good way that you can start to
Exactly.
develop those skills.
Exactly. Which I didn't understand back then, but looking back, I was like, yep, nope, made total sense.
Yeah.
Made sense.
Yeah, if you learn, I mean, I've met many people who just grew up on their farm and that's all they've known and didn't develop any of that. And
I was like Alex.
You know.
Alex was a farm boy, but he spent a lot of time, like, Alex has different kind of social skills. He listens to people and he figures people out. He's really good at that.
Hmm.
Everybody's got different skills.
Yeah. And that's the best. When people can use their strengths and, understand them and then use them to their advantage.
Exactly. Like
Like, who
how
knows,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Julio's hot-headedness might be a strength. We just gotta
Exactly.
figure out
You gotta figure out how
how
to
it can
aim
be
it.
used.
You gotta
Yeah,
find
exactly.
how to channel it and how to aim it right.
Mm-hmm.
Mine, I figured out I can rob graves and the lawman say, "Have a nice day, Evie," and walk
Mm-hmm.
away. Oh my gosh.
But see, that's also part of the social skills, right?
Exactly.
Okay, I'm getting pretty exhausted here, so I might end my mining session.
Yeah.
Go to sleep, but it has been amazing talking to
You
you. I'm glad I
too.
ran into you down here.
Same. Like I said, you really, really, really should talk to Dr. Crane sometime. I think you
definitely-
guys would have fun talking.
Yeah, that sounds really interesting. I'll definitely do that.
Oh yeah.
And then tomorrow, when I'm fresh and I'm not tired, yeah, I might end up trying a house.
Yeah, let me know if you need
And-
any coins or any tips or anything.
Okay, yeah, no, I have some coins. And Celia said you said that it's best to start them over in Saint Denis, so I'm gonna try doing that.
Yeah, don't do the gold coins or the medium coins. Not worth
Mhm.
it. Just stick with the platinum coins.
Okay.
Yep, those are the ones that are
Great.
worth it. So,
Well, thanks again. I appreciate
No
all the
problem.
info, and it was really fun talking to you.
absolutely, I look forward to talking again soon.
All right, I'll see you soon. Stay
night,
safe
Warren.
down here.
I
Good night.
will. Bye. You're gonna be my first subject for Compound 9. You just don't know it yet.